Hey, good evening, family. This is JT. Better than ever. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Subscribe and like to my channel. Um, share this live. Share this stream. Like it. Hit the bell when I come with a powerful live stream or video. The other videos and live streams, check on those. Let's get them likes and views up. Very much appreciate. Very much appreciate. You can also share those too. And on my Facebook, y'all want to get to know me? It's Jerry Thomas, yours truly. Facebook group, capitals JT MVP, thinking for ourselves. Also Twitter account at JT Blackman44, all in caps. Instagram account, The Underrated Darkness. Also, now let me get this out the way first. I'm on this business venture with my brother Ernest Jones. Check us out. AnsOldToys.com. Again, AnsOldToys.com. We through our social media. Check us out. Wherever you purchase, you get 10% off when you put in my code MVP. Check us out. Black owned. Very much appreciate it. Also, this coming November, I'll be doing a live stream about midterm elections of our perspective. Again, I'll be doing a live stream of the midterm elections of our perspective. All right, of our perspective. So watch out for that. When the time I know that I will know the time, I definitely let you know. Let's sacrifice a few hours, find out what's going on in our community of throughout this USA. Also, on this channel, Underrated Darkness Show, with my co-host and brother D to the S to the 1, is every Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Again, the Underrated Sports Show every Monday on this channel with my co-host and brother D to the S to the 1, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Again, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right, got those announcements out the way. I gotta I prepare another masterpiece. And also, if y'all want to see, y'all can go on Facebook. It's on right now. It's Jerry Thomas. All right, Marquita, thank you so much for coming. We're gonna wait for some more people to come in and everything. You want a sneak peek, Marquita? You want a sneak peek? Tell the truth. Yes or no? Yes, you want to see it right now, or no, you want to wait? I'll wait for you. Yes, all right. Let me turn in pictures as other hold on. She stay sleep. What's good? Hold on, family. I'm gonna switch. Okay, I'm gonna hit this, turn the camera on. All right. This is turkey taco, meatballs, shredded melted cheese inside with diced tomatoes, onions, with taco sauce on top of it. It's on each side. The noodles is finished shitty noodles, melted butter, melted shredded cheese, and add on Parmesan Romano cheese on top. On top, that's broccoli, and this is the drink, pink champagne. That's how the darkness do it. Let me click this back. So press 1, you see it, or press 2, you didn't see it. I got you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I tell you, don't be. I'll be coming through. I'll be doing my thing. I ain't mean to brag or nothing, you know. I'll be handling my business, you know. And then well, I'm gonna wait till some more brothers come in. You know, she say she know how to cook anyway. So yeah, I'm glad everybody. Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate that. I'm gonna we gonna discuss about music in a few minutes. Cause I'm tired of talking about politics. I want to talk about music, and I could talk about family, but it depends. It depends. It's gonna be like it's gonna go in. We gonna wait for some more people come in, family, because I am damn hungry. Let me say my prayers. Amen. Wait for some more people to come in. Well, I'm sorry, I can't wait, family. I haven't not eat all day, and I know. Damn. And one thing, family, when you put taco seasoning on it, hold on, I got you, Mariko. Whenever you do tacos, whenever you want to add taco seasoning to meat and create it, you don't need no other seasoning. You could have it, but it's gonna overpower. Just do the seasoning, add peppers, onion, whatever you want to. You could name it. All right. All right. Hold on, Margarita. I'm on my way. Oh, damn. Okay. All right. Press 1. Margarita. This is taco. Let me move this back. This is taco meatballs on each side. The ingredients is taco seasoning, diced tomatoes, peppers, and onions. Tastes very good. It's fettuccine noodles, with melted butter, shredded cheese, Parmesan and Romano cheese. Add to it, and on top that is broccoli and pink champagne. Oh yeah, I got dessert too. Check that out. That's gonna be another 35, 40 minutes. We're gonna do that. Damn, Subway. You want to see it again? Thank you. Dang, Subway for dinner. Hey, Mario, if you were living the same time, you would have got all this. But on a Sunday, you would eat Subway? I can understand on a Saturday. That's the way it is. Oh, excuse me. Let me hit this other chat. Doc Ford, what's good? Oh. Doc. Oh. Yeah, I don't blame you either. Doc Void, this is my food. Oh, dang. Let me switch to the other thing. Taco, meatballs on each side. Fettuccine noodles, melted butter, melted shredded cheese, Parmesan Romano cheese on top, broccoli, pink champagne. And in the meatballs is dice. On top that's taco sauce. Inside the meat is taco meat, diced tomatoes, peppers, and onions. Oh, excuse me, switch this back. I hear that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna hook up a nice cuisine. And if in the near future, watch out for that, family. Oh yeah, family. Check out my live. Let me hit this. I want y'all to check out my live. Let me go. I want y'all to check out my live that I did yesterday. It's the anti-lynching bill. I did it early yesterday. It didn't process, so I had to end that. And I did it again in a few hours. And after I did that, also, me and Gemini 605, we talked about boxing about a good 30, 40 minutes. And then I gave y'all an extra of Michael Steele, former Republican chairman from 2009 to 2011. All right? I dropped jewels on you, so I want y'all to go check it out. Let's get them likes and them views up on that one. I gave you some extras, right? And then I'm talking about his life and everything. Mike Steele, you know, he was a Republican, conservative. Want y'all to share that and check that out. I did the damn thing on this one. Gregory, hi, what's going on, family? Let me show you my thing. Gregory, hi, my brother. Switch this around. Bang. All right. Gregory, this is what I did. Taco meatballs, taco sauce on top, inside melted shredded cheese, dice, tomatoes, onions, and peppers. It's on east side, as you know, it's on east side. The noodles, fettuccine noodles, melted butter, melted shredded cheese. Add on Parmesan and Romano cheese on top. See on top, broccoli, pink champagne. Let me know you see it. Press 1. Oh, excuse me. If you see it, press 1, 2. You did. Do you see that? Living Joe. Welcome, sister. Living Soul Journey. Yeah, it's healthy. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to healthy, you know. And brothers, y'all can make this too. Y'all can make this too for the family. You can make it for a date. Thank you. And it's healthy. Oh, yeah. Tasty and it's healthy. A nice champagne with it. Can't go wrong. Now, that's when people said the drink liquor. I started to do that. Nah. You know what I mean? This is good. Brothers, you can prepare. I know sisters, you can prepare too, but I'm talking about the brothers. Brothers, you can prepare. You can do this too. And also, yeah, it should taste good. Also, you can make some meatloaf too. And this meat right here, ground turkey. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. Um, but I want to ask you a question. Um, of hip hop, jazz, classic R&B, reggae, etc. What you think about the status of those music that I mentioned today? Nothing wrong with that. You can go. You can do way round two. So what y'all think about that? What I said. Well, I can tell you my feeling is I miss the pure of it. I miss the instrumental. I miss the storytelling. Um, the social content of it. I miss the love about it. Sometimes you for get in trouble. And you find your way back. What's going on, nephew? Yeah, definitely. I agree on that. I agree on that. Marlo, nephew, let me show my food. This is taco. I already ate off it. This is taco meatballs, both sides, taco sauce, inside shredded cheese, inside the meat shredded, melted shredded cheese. Um, dice tomatoes, onions, pepper, also taco seasoning. The Lulu's, oh no, I'm sorry, excuse me. The Lulu's is fettuccine Lulu's, melted butter, melted shredded cheese, add on Parmesan Romano cheese, and on top, broccoli, pink champagne. There it is. So that's how dog is doing. Switch back. Yeah, I do my thing. Oh, actress, thank you. Thanks for coming. I'm all right. I'm nice with these. I'm nice with these. You know, but my professor's not a chef. You know, but I could do my thing. I could do things. But brother, you can do the same thing. All right, Marlo. So, but also dessert coming up too. It's basic, not like creative it was, but you know, I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you that. But I asked a question about different types of music, because like Gregory Wise said, it's true. He said reggae is coming back, and I do see that. But I feel that there are other music. It's not catching up, and I see that majority of the music, we not the caretakers of it anymore. I'm very concerned of that. See, like other people is caretakers of a music that we created in the past. And I feel it needs to be discussed about. And I want to know how you feel about it, family. How you feel about it? Yeah, yeah. I hear you, Gregory, right? Yeah, I remember that. I was in New York at the time. All that was happening. Yeah, that was a great time. That was a great time. I remember back in the 80s, Don Penn made that nah, 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 nah. But a lot of people don't understand that she did that like almost 18, 19 years before that. And back in those times, that was a big hit too. It was an international hit then. And it came back. I believe end of the 80s towards the beginning of the 90s, that also came back, was also an international hit too. I even like Sister Carol. Reggae, Yellow Man, right? Super Cat. Yo, Super Cat, I love Super Cat. When he did that video with Biggie Smalls and Puffy, to me, Super Cat took that. Yeah, the Black Oil. Yeah, legendary. You talking about legendary? Yeah, legendary. Third World, the Scats. Yeah, Sister Lisa, right? Pata. She part of the dance hall reggae back then. Yeah, Diamond Marley, right. That's back in 2010. Gregory White. Yeah. Damn, what's that? I had it too, and I lost when I left from New York and went to Virginia, came to Virginia, I lost that. Distant relatives. That's the name of the LP. Distant relatives. Family. If you want to hear some reggae mixed with hip hop that is cultural, I want you to look. Is on Damon Marley's LP with Nas. It names Distant Relatives back in 2010. Distant Relatives album. I want y'all to check that out. One is banging. You know, wherever you go through anything, listen to that. It gets you through because that's one to me. That is one of the very underrated records of this decade. Very underrated. Oh, okay. It seems like somebody trying to play with the darkness, and it's time to get your ass out of here. Yo, y'all got Mars, y'all gotta look what's going on now. Come on, do you come on now? I got him out. Okay. Gotta keep eye on stuff like that, fam, because they be coming through. Sometimes these trolls do not come in the same way. They come in different ways. I know. You're looking there. But distant relatives like Greg Wright, yo, it's tight. So I want you to check that out. See something. Oh, I know you ready to get it. I know, but I understand. Sometimes things happen. I be check it. I know this is my channel, but I be looking. I don't be playing no games. So, but I don't be playing. But also, family, I do want to talk about other face of music. You know. Yeah, I know Great right here. Hold on. I know. You think I don't see you at? I know you see me in action too, right? You know I don't be playing no games. Dog Vibe. The white supremacy troll, my herpy trying to be slick. He can't speak, your dark boy, he can't be slick with the darkness. I seen it all. You know what I mean? I'm not new to this. People think I'm new to this. I'm not new to this. Darkness not new to this. Can't play with me. My channel. This is no troll zone. You know what I mean? Like I said, mine's clear, Liz clear. I see everything. You ain't get over no darkness. You ain't out. You know, mine's will take your Scooby Doo troll ass out of here. No? All right. Now I respect your opinion. And you out too. Fuck out of here. You're not gonna disrespect my food like that. You think you can say that bye-bye. See another troll. See what I'm talking about? Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. Yo, your mom's gotta look at stuff like that, man. But people the condition. Tell me the about R&B music right now. Are you back? All right, Gregory Wyatt. I'm glad you're back. I want you to tell me the conditions of R&B right now, music. I want to know about that. The conditions of R&B music today. Hold on, family. Let me get this text out the way. It's very important. Turn this off, yo. Sorry about that, fam. I have to take care, man. Yeah, I feel you on that. Gregory White. Yeah. Napoleon Armstrong, welcome. We show you my food, family. Let me see. It's okay. All right. Sorry. I ate some already. Taco, meatballs, taco sauce on top, taco seasoning, melted shredded cheese, diced peppers, onions, tomatoes, fettuccine noodles, melted butter, shredded cheese, pastrami, parmesan, Romano cheese, broccoli, and the drink is pink champagne. Yeah, definitely. The caretakers, right. I'm with that. Yeah. You're right, brother. You're right. Let me read this R&B. I don't listen to only if black males or females sound like 7 Yeah, I'm with you, Darvoy. I'm with you on that too. It's like different nationalities is signing our own, is singing our own music going on almost 40 years. And we not and at the same time the business part too. We hardly making no we ain't making no money off, especially even the copyrights. Napoleon, I'm sorry, my bad, but brother, you know how the doctors do. You know how I do. I don't be playing no games, yo. I don't be playing no games. It's one of my talents. I do. I do it well. Brothers, y'all could do this too. Y'all could do it too. Y'all could do it too. By another 20 minutes, I said by another 20, 25, I'll show y'all the dessert. You know, I usually stay to like between like hour and a half, almost 2. But I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight because I want to rest a little bit, make some calls, especially call my mother before she goes to sleep. You know what I mean? So that's why I do that. But you know, I do this every Sunday. All right, so I'm tired. Also, every Sunday, I'm gonna be doing no cooking. I'll probably get a little bite to eat, stuff like that. But still gonna be the same thing. Still gonna have fellowship, conversation. Just letting you know, sometimes I don't feel like cooking. If I don't feel it right here, I ain't gonna do it. But rest for sure, I'm gonna have some food. Still go to fellowship. Get this out the way. Still go to fellowship. No, they ain't gonna never change. All right. Sometimes I might have no food. You know, I mean, I probably just eat. Well, then didn't have a lot. Have dessert. Never know. Have a drink. Never know. But we're gonna have conversations like this. The ones that is new. I'll explain this why. Because we don't sit down and fellowship, eating, and talk to each other anymore. So I'm bringing it up. So it's my way to bring it back. Have that reassurance that we need to do this again. Every Sunday. Excuse me. or midweek. Got to get the kids involved too. Got to do that. No? Don't have their friends and everything. It's going cool and everything, but they have to understand family comes first. And at the same time, you will know what the kids talking about. Or sometimes, you know what the kids want to do. They want to go in the room sometimes. Then you and your husband, your wife, y'all keep together. Watch TV and stuff and talk about things too. Watch some things on YouTube. You can watch my stuff. Watch stuff I do. Talk about it. You know what I mean? That's how you keep the family together. That's what I'm all about. I don't just it's not just cooking. Our fellowship, talking, communication, better communication. We need to work on that, family. Serious. You need to work on that. Oh. My bad, brother. You see what the doctors do. You see what the doctors do. I'm gonna get you hungry. You know that. I'm sorry. I got you hungry. I ain't sorry. Just eat. But I just want you to understand that most more than eating, it's all about fellowship. We gotta get back to that. Check to see who's in the chat. That curry goat, I ain't fucking the goat. I don't eat no fucking curry goat. I appreciate it, taste good now. I like curry stew. One of your favorites. Okay. My second oldest brother, he loved curry goat. Oh. Sandy Cat. Now show you the food. Press 1 you see, press 2 you didn't. Oh, Scary Cat, Sandy Cat. This is I ate already, so sorry about that. But this is taco meatballs, taco sauce on top, taco seasoning, shredded cheese, melted shredded cheese, diced tomatoes, onions, and peppers, fettuccine noodles with melted butter, shredded cheese, Parmesan and Parmesan Romano cheese. The drink, pink champagne. Welcome, my sister. Also, I didn't forget about dessert coming up. Well, watch out for that. So stay tuned for that, family. Thank you. But Shady Cat, we was talking about music, the conditions of this of right now. We talk about reggae. Shady Cat, we was talking about music. How you feel about it today? R&B, jazz, I could say blues, pop. I'm talking about us as a people created this music. How do you feel about it, Shady Cat? About it? Appreciate, thank you. Appreciate that. But how do you feel about Shady Cat conditions? Um, the music of today. Do you think that we still the caretakers of it or not? All right. Oh, what's good, B? Yo, BO 9 to the 2 to the 6 to the 3. Let me show you my food, my brother. Shout out to the LDBC family. Oh, let me damn. What I'm doing? Welcome, my brother. This is my food. This is taco. This is taco meatballs, taco sauce on top, taco seasoning, shredded cheese, diced tomatoes, onions, and pepper. Little little broccoli, fettuccine noodles with melted butter, shredded cheese, Parmesan, Romano cheese, right here, pink champagne, brother. You know how I do. Well, welcome, boy. It's been a while. You know how I do. I don't play no games, huh? Y'all here, you know how we do. You know how we do. But welcome, Bo 9260. He part of the LDBC family. So I want y'all to subscribe to each other in the chat, including yours truly, the one and only, the underrated Darkness. Boy, glad you came here. I'm talking about the conditions of our music that we used to be caretakers back in the days. How do you feel about it? Man. Yeah, I agree on that, Napoleon. I agree on that, and also that there are some sisters. Yeah, they got an answer to that. You know what I mean? I know us men, we saying some things that we need to check on ourselves too. But young women, y'all gotta check on that. You know what I mean? You know, you're twerking, you're doing all that. Oh, no male's supposed to look at. Come on, what you twerking though? You twerking with no panties on. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, you gotta answer to that. You know what I mean? Stop like, oh, he shouldn't touch me, but you twerking in his face. Yeah, Booty Badam. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. Gregory High. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, you right, point, because now it's okay, but don't touch me, please. You know, you violate me. But you're throwing your ass in his face. What are you supposed to? Come on now. You know, sometimes I say certain things. Some women say, yo, why you talk about us like that, JT? You know, yo, but you're putting yourselves out there. And sometimes y'all want to blame brothers that there. It be these corporate white men, them other men, they be filling you up, and y'all be taking that bag. Sisters, y'all gotta get together. Brothers, and then the one that sponsored brothers, y'all gotta stop that, yo. You heard our culture. You heard the caretakers, man. Gotta stop doing that shit. Any of y'all ladies, I ain't say y'all. I'm talking about the ones you know in the chat. I'm talking about the ones you know. If y'all keep on, if they keep on saying, "Oh yeah, I'm doing this to put my kids through school," if I hear this one more time, cursing you out. And brothers, and y'all sponsoring this shit, cursing you out too. Yeah, right. Right, I'm saying. But see, us brothers, when we bring a point out, Gregory, it doesn't register because they think that we hating. They think that, oh, you don't want to make music, so you ain't get. I mean, they ain't make no money. Come on now. So that part has got to come from other women in our community. It's got to come from them. Sometimes we got to lay back. You know, we got to take care of the brothers, man. Got to take care of the brothers, man. And sisters take care of the sisters. It's got to be at times. Yeah, Gregory Isaac. Yeah, all-time great. All-time great. The Uptons. All-time great. Reggae. Uptons. Yeah, I know. They were doing that. Yeah. In New York, they try to do that. They're trying to bring that back in the 90s. They even tried that back in the late 60s, mid 60s, mid 60s to the end of 60s too. My brother. Especially in New York. All right, brothers and sisters in the chat. It doesn't make a difference what kind of music it is. What is your all-time great songs? Amen to that, Shani Cat. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. But Shani Cat, you just came back in. Of any forms of music, what is your all-time favorite songs? They read this Napoleon Armstrong. Reggae artists will remake your shit without permission, but you let it ride cause it's hot. Yeah. That's so true. That been going on. That business that been going on for years. Yeah. But see, the thing about it, when they remake it, the original version, you get paid royalties of that. Let me give you a short story. This is a true story. The late great Sam Cooke. At that time, Bobby Womack, he was saying with the brothers, the Womack brothers. Now I'm talking about towards before he passed away. Damn. When Sam Cooke passed away in 64. Bobby Womack, I forgot who else wrote with him, but he wrote a song. It didn't came a hit. The Rolling Stones did a remake to that, became a hit. Bobby Womack got this is young Bobby Womack. Later on, he ended up marrying Bobby Womack's wife, Barbara. But that's no story. That's going towards mid-60s to late 60s. But check it out. You don't believe me? Check it out yourself. But get back to the story. Bobby Womack got mad. Then he had to sit young Bobby Womack down and said, look, why are you getting mad for? You getting money off that. Because at that time, us as black people, we didn't really know the business and stuff. Like there wasn't white people showing them. But Sam, the late great Sam Cooke said down, listen, you making money off that. The more they played, the more you pocketed. And that's when Bobby Womack started learning about the business and stuff like that. And then go on that, about the Womack brothers had faded out. I think the Womack was doing some right for Bobby Womack, like in the 70s. Don't quote me for that. I think I know he kept the Womack brothers around, but they wasn't singing together. But later on, Bobby Womack started writing songs with Wilson Pickett, the late great Wilson Pickett, on Atlantic Records. Thousand Dances, big hits. So he started writing, and they started making doing their thing. But see, this was Bobby Womack would start feeling his way in, and he was making LPs, and then like in the beginning of the 70s, he just took off. Really songwriting, but to me, one of the underrated guitar playing, especially playing left hand ever. One very underrated songwriter, very underrated producer. A lot of people said that his career could have really took off, but at the time he was doing drugs off and on. But you never tell what songs he was writing. But finally, back in the beginning of the 90s, he kicked off drugs and he started making good music. That's when everybody started sampling upsetting music. Started like, at the beginning of the 80s. Wasn't all that much because they was really sampling James Brown. Hip hop was sampling James Brown a lot throughout the 80s. And then that's when they started sampling the 70s music and stuff. And Bobby Womack was part of that. And Bobby Womack started getting them checks. And so that's when people started making, with the music, not the hits. There really was hits, but it was other stuff he was making, like in the 60s, with Wilson Pickett and stuff. And they started making money. And so even Dramatics made a song with Snoop Doggy Dogg and the Dog Pound in the beginning of 92. I'm not saying that was part of his stuff, but Snoop Dogg had much respect for Dramatics. He had Dramatics when he was young and everything, and he brought this and everything, and I forgot the name of the song, but when they sang that and then the Dog Pound, they ripped it. I ain't lying. I was born and raised in New York, but I like Dog Pound. They ripped it, and it went real good. It was a big hit. I don't know that it was. I know it was a hit, but I don't know how much they sold everything. But it was a big hit, and it brought back Dramatics. So Darkness know things too. So drop Jules head Nick, and also then you start hearing like Curtis Mayfield sounds too, especially with the impressions back in the early 60s. going to the mid 60s and the late 70s. Got a lot of people understand. The Impressions really came out in 58. The late great Jerry Butler. Jerry Butler had an outstanding solo career. People say, like, you know, in the 70s he kind of faltered stuff, but he came out some stuff, but like he made his mark like towards the end of the 70s with the Philadelphia sound. You know, Gamble and Huff, and you know, they went on crazy. You know, as you know, the 70 sounds of Philadelphia. That's my favorite. You know, so watch out for that. Oops, shit, baby. Hold on, family. Hold on. Let me plug this up and everything here. I do not want y'all to get cut out. Let me get this cut out, everything. See, right now we good. We good money. But that's when Gamble Huff. Now Gamble Huff came out. I'm talking about the writing and producing. They've been out since 65. 64, 65, they used to call the Romeos with Tom Bell. Tom Bell went on, started writing with the Phonics, the old heads, started writing the Phonics and other Philadelphia stuff. They came together and they took the Philadelphia sound international. And you got other like the MFSB. You know, I know people heard of MFSB, but MFSB, there was a studio band, but also they also ventured out. Majority of them, they also wrote hits too. You got Baker, Harris, and Young. They part of MFSB, but before then, they formed back in the late 60s, and they was writing hits of different people all throughout music. They was young then. But then when they become the MFBC, that South Philadelphia, that part of South Philadelphia, they used to call it the family. And when they formed Mother, Father, Sister, Brother, MFSB, that's 71. I'm talking about the original ones. So when they start forming, that's what everybody liked their sound, because they sound was so, because they used to call their sound like it's like in a like, you know, in the of a bowl. So you know, a lot of them, you know, they could also play funk, jazz, R&B, Spanish, whatever they come. You know, a lot of this stuff was like, didn't know, like back in the 60s, but then there wasn't no hits and anything. But if you hear it, you swarm like, oh, it's a Spanish. But they also wrote a lot of big hits too, and play on a lot of big hits too that people talk about it right now. Like Gil Noble, The Horse. Some of them came from MFSB, but they weren't called at that time. You know, it was just the sounds of Philadelphia, but they still feeling their way out. You know, back in the late 60s. Then they really started getting big, spread out and stuff like that. So I'm just dropping jewels on y'all and everything. Want to check it out? You check it out too. Also, go more of the sounds of Philadelphia. Now, Gamble Huff at the time, I'm talking about the mid 60s, it was hard for them like to really get a distribution, but they was writing a lot of hits for people, but they was not getting paid for it. So they had to hunt people down. At one time, Gamble Huff had forgot his group. I forgot his record label, but I think he did like maybe like 500 or 600 records of different artists. And then at the time, Gamble, he had his own thing on Gamble, and that's when you had the Intruders. You had other people from Philadelphia. Even some people was not Philadelphia, but the Philadelphia sound name was forming and keeping the fact. Now, Philadelphia at that time, going to the mid 60s to the late 70s, it was Parkway Records. Now, Parkway Records was like one of the biggest record labels back then because everybody came to Parkway Records. And so when they folded, that's when you start seeing one record label here on East Philadelphia, one record label here on West Philadelphia, and then so they keep it within. But it's not. It doesn't mean that other artists was coming to each record because they was requested. So now at this time, on Gamble Huff, they had a distribution with Chess Records, and they record label named Mermaid. That's when you see the Third Degree, the OJs. Yeah, OJs has they had an LP back 68, 69. Did okay. It did all right. It did all right. And then Chess Records folded because Leonard Chess, he died of a heart attack back in 1970. So that deal folded. Now, that's when CVS Records came into the act. But before then, Gamble Huff, they formed North End Records. They had like different sounds and stuff like that. And Ain't No Stopping Us Now, We on the Move, like with Fadden and Whitehead and stuff like that. They made a regional hit back in 71. I forgot the name of it, but also they was writing too. Also, they did an LP back in 73 too on the Philadelphia International. They didn't really but they were practically was producing and songwriting. But I'm just giving you a history on that. So Northern Records. So now, between those times, you know, Kenneth Gamble, he still have Gamble. And that's when Leon Huff came in. They was always together. That's when Huff came in. You know, they always did things together. Y'all get what I'm saying. And now CBS Records stepped up because Mermaid Records folded. Now people don't understand. Me and Mrs. Jones, right? Billy Paul did an LP named the Cadillac Club. This is back in '68. Didn't really do all that well and stuff like that. But that was like part of Gamble Huff production and writing and stuff like that. Also, he was down at Mermaid Records. So, and he did an LP on that Ebony Woman. I think is one of the classics and stuff back in 1970 and stuff. But this time now, that's what I'm saying. Mermaid Records had folded because Leonard Chess had passed away from a heart attack. So after all the hold on, family. Okay. See him on the phone is. But after that, CBS Records step up to the picture now. They start being major players. So at that time, Gamble Huff was looking to have a distribution deal. And then that's when they found Philadelphia International in 71. Now, Northern Records, they still have that, but I think they let it go maybe 72, 73, something like that. Don't quote me. I think they did let it go. But Kenneth Gamble, he abandoned temporarily abandoned Gamble Records, that he brought it back like in 77, 78. That's another story. After that, that's when the OJs re-entered themselves. That's when Harold Melvin the Blues. Now, people don't understand. Harold Melvin the Blue Notes always was known back in the 50s. But you know now how Teddy Pendergrass got discovered by Leon Huff. That's Kenneth Gamble. His writing, producer partner, and his best friend. He discovered because the late great Teddy Pendergrass, a while back, he used to play drums for the Cadillacs. And the Cadillacs had faded. So I don't know how he got with the Hal Melvin the Blue Notes. Don't know that story. But he heard him and he discovered his sound. And this Teddy Pendergrass was he was like 19 to 20. If you don't know me by now. Now, the one who sang the background with that is Gamble and Huff and the late great Bunny Singer. Bunny Singer, he passed away last year, stuff like that. He wrote a lot of big hits for Philadelphia International. Also, he had hits with Parkway Records, and also, back then too. So, but also he was part of playing doing session work with Philadelphia International, playing pianos, playing guitar, stuff like that. Also, he did some arranging too. The late great Bunny Siegler, and they used to call him Mr. Emotion because everything called emotion. But brother is deep and everything. When he passed away, a heart attack in his sleep last year, it really hurt. So look up for him and everything. Now we start going past now. Now I know people say, what about they say, what about Motown? Motown, they have some like Rare Earth, they had big hit. I want to celebrate. That's come from Motown. Then you got Dennis Coffey play Scorpio. That's also come from Motown. That's like getting something. But that's where Philadelphia really start putting the impact in it. And so, like, get back to Philadelphia now. That's when Motown started fading away. Now, the Jackson 5, that was the only legit act that Motown had. Now, the Temptations was fading away. If you look at the sound, you look at the Temptation series, they've constantly faded away. Papa Was a Rose, that was like one of their last big hits and stuff. They start fading away. So Motown started adopting. So they really start putting their stuff with the Jackson 5s and stuff. That's when the Jackson 5 started making hits and everything. And they faded away in the mid-70s and stuff. And then after that, they trying to fight for the name of the Jackson 5. Then, Motown won that like in the mid-70s, and they left Motown. And the Jacksons had joined Gary and Hub Productions and stuff, but there was an Epic Records. They almost got them Philadelphia National, but that's another story too. But get back to Philadelphia International that's when you had the OJs. That's when you have Melvin the Blue Notes. Let's see. Yeah, Buddy Siegler. Then you got Bobby Martin. He was producer, but mostly he was producing like other labels, but he was mostly the head arranger of Philadelphia International. But he did a lot of stuff like almost 20 years even prior to that. They call him the Godfather, Bobby Martin. Also, he did producing of his own way too, produce some great hits. So, but get back to Philadelphia International, they start getting bigger, and then you see MFSB when I was talking about, you got like Baker Harris and Young. Now, Baker Harris and Young, like I mentioned before, they started really getting big. They start like hire people and everything, and they start writing hits, play on them, and they're producing. They produce some great hits. Also, you got what his name? Bobby Eli, part white boy, bad guitar player, write, produce, arrange, and everything. He started making his mark. Like what his name? Major Harris. Turn out the line. Oh, you tired. He wrote that. Bobby Eli wrote that. Big hit. Long Don't Make Me Wait. Bobby Eli with Barrett. They wrote that hit 75. Okay? Drop your assist. So Philadelphia International start making it's more than Philadelphia International, but they start making their mark and everything. They don't get the credit they deserve. Even there's other music, they don't get the credit they deserve. But I'm just giving y'all some history that they're caretakers in our music, and it's not like that no more. Because see, when you a caretaker, you have to know the business too. People wrote songs. People wrote notes. When they do instrumental, they actually write notes to it. Excuse me. You could be famous or not famous. See, back then it was music. So now we travel along and everything. Things fading up there. Philadelphia, South Philly start really fading away. Because, you know, that's when disco come in and everything. And now, Baker Harrison Young, Earl Young, part of MFSB, and also part of Baker Harrison Young, they said he's really the one who create disco. I'm talking about the early drum stuff, that Earl Young, right? They say he part of like create music, create disco back then. Plus he founded the Tramps in the early 70s. They came out with an LP in 72. That to me is groundbreaking, but you know, at a few years later, you know, the Tramps went on, you know, had master hits and stuff like that. You know, I think the Tramps had more hits and everything, but at the same time, you know, when you around disco, you know, our music was not really playing at that time. It was like a lot of craziness back then. You know, they tried those soul and stuff like that. It's like, you know, Saturday night soundtrack, MFSB made Sexy. It made it on their soundtrack. So, you know, stuff like that. But give you I'm just letting you know that we did have caretakers, and you know, back then. It's just not right now. It's not, nobody's not really talking for us and everything, you know. Welcome information, man. Great stream, brother. Great stream. Queen Sandra Brown, what's up? How you doing? You all right? Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Who wants to see my food? Press 1. It's about going, but matter of fact, hell with it. I ain't go. This is my full information, man. I'm Sandra Brown, Boy, and everything. This is homemade taco meatballs, taco sauce. Outside of it, inside taco seasoning, melted shredded cheese, diced tomatoes, onions, pepper. Right here, the last of it, I'm gonna finish in a few minutes. Fettuccine noodles, melted butter, melted shredded cheese, Parmesan Romano cheese mixed with it. You see broccoli, pink champagne. And in a few minutes, I will bring out the dessert. So watch out for that, family. Thank you. But I just give y'all some music, you know, give you some music history. JT Akafi. Dr. Know a little here, a little there. Let's get them lights up. Oh, okay. Oh, let me get these people. Yeah, like, share, sub, y'all. To each other, sub to the one and only The underrated one, Mama Rika Walk Back, of course, said, yeah. That's that Bobby Womack helped wrote that too. A lot of people understand, man. Yo, Darkness know music, man. I ain't saying I know, but I know little stuff. James Brown, the parlay. That's the point, Mama Rika. Yeah. Thank you. Johnny Taylor, yeah. He don't get the credit he deserves. Johnny Taylor, yeah. Ozzy Brothers, Mama Rika, that's my favorite. They the first group made hits in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even the 2000s. Nephew, you have to wait. You come late. Did you see the food? Thank you so much, Queen Sandra. Thank you. Appreciate that. And also, the Ozzy, a lot of people don't understand that the Ozzy brothers, they made hits with R. Kelly too. I know how you feel about R. Kelly. I feel the same too, but they made hits with R. Kelly too. Mr. Biggs, you know. Now I'm gonna tell you a song that y'all don't know. Now, who's that lady? Is on the LP 3+3. That's what the three oldest Isleys and the three youngest one of the Isleys. Now, before I get to that point, before I continue, they always was playing their earlier music. I'm talking about the early 70s. They always would bring right. They didn't issue them out to us like until 73. Now, who's that lady? That was not. That's a remake. They made that back. It was a shorter version. But I think it was 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I believe. Back in 73. It was 73. They made that the older version I'm talking about, that was back in 64. That's on United Artists label. They made that. That's the original version. I think it's that lady, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me for that, but that's the original version back in 64. So who's that lady in 63? That is not the original one. The original version is 64. It's on the United Artists Records back in 64. Now that was during the time, yeah, what's their label they had? It's gonna come to me. But what happened was after that, they temporarily abandoned that, the Ozzy Brothers, and they went into Motown. The Motown they had like, I think they had like 1 or 2 LPs, but you know, same thing after Spinners too. Spinners was in Motown too, and stuff like that. And they were using them like managers, pick people up, artists and stuff. So they got to now the Ozzy Brothers start rearrange. You know, they label now. You know, they had a live. They have a live LP in Yankee Stadium. This back toward the late 60s now. That's when the issue thing. Do you want to do? This wasn't an LP, but it was part of the LP and stuff like that. Now that's when Ernie Isley, the one you see with Ronald, that's when he played. He stopped playing the bass and stuff like that. That's when that's a little later on. That's when Marvin Isley and Chris Jasper comes into the picture. I'm just giving you like little stuff, you know. T-Neck, that's the name. That's the name of their label, T-Neck. They had people had T-Neck back in the early 60s, towards the mid 60s. So they was big. They wanted a few black groups that had their own label. but it wasn't doing right. So what happened? That's what I'm saying. Like I said before, they temporarily abandoned it, and a few years later, and then they had T-Neck, and that's when they had T-Neck. They took off. That's when T-Neck. I forgot their record label. I forgot their distribution they had back in the late 60s. I don't know, but I know back in 71, 72, they was with Buddha Records. Then after that, they had the same, almost the same deal as Gamble and Huff. Remember I talked about Gary Huff, CBS record, and that's when T-Neck really pressed up. That's when the Ozzy Brothers started writing their songs, arranging songs, producing stuff. They was doing it back then, but they doing a whole lot of stuff like that. Earth, Wind, and Fire is another one, was down with CBS Records too. They had their own distribution too. So I'm just dropping some jewels on y'all and everything. The caretakers. I'm talking about the care. Cat, PY2. Cat, PY2. What's going on, Cat? What's going on, Cat? Let me show you my food, Cap, and the dessert will be coming within a few minutes. All right. Cap, this is what I did. Taco. What's this thing? Oh, hell with them. Excuse me. Taco, meatballs, taco sauce on top, the middle, shredded cheese, diced tomatoes, onions, peppers, fettuccine noodles. You see a little broccoli, melted butter, melted shredded cheese, Parmesan, Romano cheese, pink, champagne. And he switches back. Thank you. See, my youngest niece loved that song when it was little watching the shampoo commercial was cute singing. Yeah. But I'm just giving y'all a little history of the caretakers. You know, even though they didn't have, they didn't own their own record. I mean, they didn't run it, but they had distribution. They have their own record label, and I think that was during the time that's part of, like, independent. People want to make it sound, oh, independent came like 15, 20 years ago. No, I already named the people who were doing it, and they did it well. I'm not saying that the record labels was doing, because they were putting their version out too. So you gotta understand the business. You gotta understand the politics. These people be thinking, oh, I'm the first one to do it. No, you gotta go back in history. No? Gotta pay homage to the ones who made it happen. Even the women too. Gotta pay homage to the woman that paid the way. Who wants to see dessert now? Press 1. Let me get 4. Let me get 5 ones. I'm waiting. Let me get 5 ones. Want to see the dessert. I'm still waiting. 5 ones want to see the dessert. Come on, Neff. All right, that's one. Thank you. Come on, Emmanuel. Give me one. Jenny Cat already looked out. That thank you, Davo. That's two. Emmanuel, give me three. Give me the one. Three more. Doc Boyd gave me one. Shady Cat 73 gave me two. Three more.